What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Locker Room, the last one for 2025. Appreciate y'all for coming in.
24.
Oh, my bad, 24.
Yes, sir.
I'm already jumping to next year. Last one for 2024. Thank y'all for being patient with us. We had to get some things together as we produce this thing and getting some orders together. But thank y'all for coming on. As you see in the topic, we do like one serious, one kind of like lighthearted. It could be sports, it could be movies, it could be television, it could be actors, it could be different things that we've done talked about. Since we consider ourselves pop culture. My bad. They consider themselves pop culture. I consider myself grand pop culture. So we consider ourselves pop culture, right? I'll give JJ, that nod to the music. I give him that nod to the music. I give that nod.
Just the music?
Just the music. just the music. I give you that.
That would just be called music culture. I'm pop culture. I'm popular culture.
You everything. Okay, I like it.
Call me grandpa. Grandpa.
So today we're going to talk about, as you see in the topic, we're going to talk about top 5 Christmas movies of all time. We're going to try our very best to put these in order as our top 5. To put some respect on at least the top 1 and say, like for me, Michael Jordan's in the class by himself. Like every movie, everybody should have this movie where it's like, this is it. This is the movie. So even if you got to get the first 4 kind of all jumbled around here, right? That top 1 got to be like, nah, this is it. This is it. Anytime it come on, I'm watching it. I think about it, whatever the case may be. And we already talked about, we may, recycle some, different times. My 2 may be JJ's 1, my 4 may be Giles' 3, whatever, but we're going to go with it. We're going to do like a little snake, or whatever. As we go through these 5, we'll discuss it. We'll kind of like knock some down. I told JJ earlier, there's a trend going on that it says, we listen and we don't judge. And that's media, right? We listen and we don't judge. But I told JJ earlier in the green room, I told him that I'm literally doing the total opposite. I'm listening and I'm judging. I'm judging.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not about to just sit here and be like, man, I respect that. I don't respect that.
Be prepared to judge because it's going down.
What would it
Say
be
that
right
now? It's going down.
Well, it wouldn't be the locker room if we ain't going, throw our little banter, throw our little
yes, sir.
We're thinking about, right? So, we got to go with it. So, I kick it off. I ain't mad at it, and somewhere in here we'll do our honorable mentions. For my 5th, I'm gonna try my very best to go in order. I even had a hard time thinking is this higher on this list for me? But because of the other 4, I'm like, nah, where I gotta put you is right in its right place, right? Good movie, great cast, great story. I'm thinking that this individual is I'm thinking that these 2 individuals are like a couple, right? Because this is a great icons in our community. So I'm like, when we see the preview, I'm like, oh, they married in the movie? But then I'm realizing, Denzel's an angel? I'm like, he an angel? Okay. I'm going to do number 5 for me, The Preacher's Wife. The Preacher's Wife is number 5 for me. I like it. I'm getting somewhere. I'm getting somewhere with The Preacher's Wife. Right? I like the story. I like the icons in the movie. I like how they made Denzel the angel and not the pastor of the church or Whitney Houston's husband. The story of her and her husband going through and battling through all of this and the church concept. So I'm going with number 5. I'm going with The Preacher's Wife. I'm sure y'all seen The Preacher's Wife before.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I can't. I never saw it. So I can't. Yeah, I can't. I never saw it, so I can't really say if it was good or not. I never saw it.
Okay.
I know that much about let me just say this. Yeah, I've seen bits and pieces, but not enough for me to come back to. So let me ask this question, and because we're gonna be kind of bantering, like you said. Do you watch this every Christmas, every year, or at least part of it every year?
I'll probably see this movie maybe a total of 3 or 4 times. This is not like on my, I gotta watch this during Christmas. I gotta watch it during Christmas. I've probably seen it like 3 or 4 times in my entire life.
I'm not sure you understood the assignment.
No, but at the same token, none of these movies that I pick, at least, do I gotta go back to on Christmas. Like, oh, I gotta watch this on Christmas. Now, if I come across it, I'll stop it, right? But what are we coming across anymore? Because we're not on cable, right? So what are we coming across for? Really?
Yeah, but like, I mean, but streaming has it. I mean, you know, if you want to introduce it to the kids, because I know like every year with Carter, he try to get down with like new Christmas movies. We put them on stuff or whatever the case may be. So that's why I'm saying, like, do you go to it like every year?
We go to Christmas movies every year, but once we go to it, that's it. We're not gonna go back to The Preacher's Wife over and over again. Like we watched it, Madison and Chris, Amar and Kalai, you've seen it. That's about it. But we're not gonna go through it all the time, except for 2 on this movie. Me on my list, yeah, I go back to every year. 2 out of the 5.
Okay. So to your point, what you said, we listen and we judge.
Absolutely. But y'all not agreeing with me that so if The Preacher's Wife had to be in a top, would it be in the top 10, the top 20, the top 30, or wouldn't be on nowhere near on your list, your radar?
Nowhere near on my list.
Okay.
Again, I didn't see it, so I can't.
Okay.
And probably for a reason.
Yeah.
It just didn't pique my interest.
Well, yeah, we know that you only do black movies.
Unless Pac is in it. Yo, Pac doing a Christmas movie would be crazy.
Well, that'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Hit him up, Santa. Hit him up.
Hit him up. I said Preacher's Wife, Adrian. They getting on me for the Preacher's Wife. That's my first one. It's The Preacher's Wife. I think The Preacher's Wife is a good Christmas movie. I think it got 2 icons, a great story. It's around Christmas. So that's what I've got. But again, we got a mantra today, D. Our mantra is we listen and we judge. You know that new thing on social media, we listen and we don't judge? No, we listen and we judge. I respect the ... It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Right? Who gonna go? JJ, you wanna go second?
I'll go next. Since we get the party started, we gonna make it.
Who?
So you gonna go last and then go first again, Gerald?
It don't matter.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. I'll go next. So, all right. So I'm gonna see your Preacher's Wife, and I'm gonna raise you Best Man Holiday. And I do watch it like every year, whenever it come on.
I respect that.
It's a personal choice.
Nah, bro.
It's all Christmas. You can't say because that movie's all about Christmas.
Nah, bro.
I respect that.
Now what?
I mean, I respect it, but again, nah. But go ahead.
I'm saying it's a Christmas movie. It fits the criteria.
Yep.
It's a Christmas movie. And so raising, I said, I'm going to see your Preacher's Wife and I'm going to raise you the Best Man Holiday. I know, it's not an old movie. So it's, it's been in the last, I guess, like 15 years, somewhere around that. Like, well, maybe actually not as old as 15, but maybe like the last 12 years, 10 to 12 years, that movie came out. But to me, anytime it come on, I watch it. It's a holiday movie. It's dope to me. It's on my list. Top 5.
But give me some more though, right? Because I kind of ran down why The Preacher's Wife is a good movie, right? Good story, good plot. What they did between Whitney and Denzel.
Oh, okay.
What makes this movie?
Okay, we want to talk about that. So this is a holiday movie talking about young, or I shouldn't say young, but like I guess like our age, what would be our age, Black folks that grew up like similar to us. We all grew up together. They grew up together. They all got their family and their friends. They having I don't even know what you call a Christmas one, but like, like a Friendsgiving for Thanksgiving. They got all of the friends over at Lance's house. He got the big mansion, plays for the Giants, got the big mansion. Everybody bring their families over. and you got some fun stuff, and you got some serious stuff that happened in it too. I'm going to spoil it for those that may not have seen it, but like one of the main characters, they find out she has cancer, and they all got a band. It's a great movie holiday. You get the feels in a good way, and you get the feels in a ooh, this is sad. Give you everything you want.
Yeah, but was she a main character though?
Yeah, she was Lance's wife.
Nah, but we didn't really see her, and like we didn't really see her. Like
she died.
No. In part one, we didn't really see her.
No, yes, you did.
Not as much as you seen the Nia Longs and you seen.
Yeah, because she didn't go to. Well, no. I take that back. They all went to school together. Like they all went to school together, but and she was a big part of.
She was the bride. She was in the back room getting a haircut. She was a bride, so she was in the back room getting a haircut.
But she was a big part of the reason why Lance went crazy on old boy and was about to murk him. Like
absolutely.
It was all because of her.
I agree. Now, question, and I know, and good way of tying it all together. A question, just a general question: is the Best Man 2 better than Best Man 1 outside of holiday movies? Is it? Thinking too long.
No, because I almost want to say I've seen both of them so many times, yo. Like, yeah, it's I don't know. I almost would say I prefer Best Man Holiday, but I know Best Man, the original Best Man is classic stuff.
Classic, yo.
But
that's classic, right, job. Best Man 1, classic, right?
Yo, to not see that movie is crazy.
I saw it. I didn't see part 2, but it is classic.
Okay, got you.
I'm sure Melissa has seen part 2 as well.
I'm sure she probably has.
So you didn't come in the room and watch, like, hey, what you watching?
No. It's just the same old redundant.
All right, well, it's clearly not redundant. Clearly not. And not for nothing, and I'm just gonna say this and we're gonna move on. The Best Man series, I'm about to make that I'm about to start watching that before Christmas too.
Oh, you watched that yet?
No, I watched it the last 2 years.
Okay.
I'm about to make that a part of my holiday joint.
Okay, I got you. Okay. I like the Best Man Holiday. I like that. John, where you at? Where you at with yours?
Nah, see,
I'm ready for this.
I feel like y'all doing this a disservice because when we talk about top Christmas movies / cartoon movies of all times, right? We talking about little when we were kids and as coming up to where we are now.
Yeah.
Are y'all factoring that in?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So but y'all first 2 movies, y'all didn't see when y'all was little.
Okay, just little.
I mean,
yo, he wanted to stay 5 years old. Like,
okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and roll the dice. All right. On my list, I'm gonna go ahead and pick what's my second best movie of all time. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, all time, not Christmas movie, but of all time.
Christmas movie of all time. Number 2.
Oh, okay.
No. If you can, start with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you can.
Why?
Because we're going in order. We want you to
roll the dice.
But we going in order. We trying to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
He said rolling the dice.
Like on that list, what's your 5th one? If you can.
I would say my 5th one it's a classic. Has an outstanding actor in it. Should be on everybody's top 5. I'm going to go ahead and say Scrooged. Boom. Okay. Exclamation point. Enough said.
I can respect it, but it's not a part of my list or anything that I will watch, but I can respect what it meant for the holiday.
Did you see it?
Nah.
Okay.
What?
Yo, that's crazy.
Nah. When I was a child, I didn't even want to watch it.
Wow.
That's crazy. Daydreaming.
Honestly, I probably seen some of it, but I definitely didn't watch that. I wasn't in y'all household. Y'all brothers, of course, y'all seen it.
No, it's crazy, yo. It's
Wow.
crazy. Okay, all right, cool. John, number 4 down. So it's back to you, number 4.
It's back on you. We snaking.
Y'all killing me.
We snaking that thing. We snaking that thing.
Yo, we told you we snaking.
We snaking that thing.
I gotta. It's hard to put them in order. Again, if this movie is not on your list, y'all should be ashamed of yourself. Point blank. Period.
Well, we good.
Not sure. Again, like I said in the green room, not sure about the actors that was in it. I should have looked it up. But this movie should be on everybody's Christmas list of all time that they must watch. If it's on TV, like scrolling through the TV or whatever, I'm going to say Gremlins.
I could respect that, and I almost put that on my list. It didn't make it on my list, but I could respect that.
Yeah, I can respect that. I
can respect that.
I wouldn't have. And even with you saying it, I'm thinking like that was Christmas. But yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it was really.
It was.
Yep.
It was. Okay.
And I'm gonna tell you the reason why it didn't make my list, because I haven't seen it in a long time.
Right.
Like, I respect it because we definitely watched it as a kid. Like, I watched that joint all the time. Everybody know Gremlins for our age group. Gremlins was that joint, but I legit have not seen Gremlins in I don't know how long.
Yeah, Gremlins. Yeah, Gizmo was that man. Gizmo was that.
Clearly.
Gizmo was that. Okay, I like it. I like it.
The best one outside of Gizmo was the one that was dressed like a girl. Yo, that joint with the lipstick. Yo, that really ugly gremlin.
That joint is great. Kids have no idea what we talking about right now because they don't even
clearly not.
No clue.
No clue, yo.
Gage, you're right. You see it once, you have to keep on watching it. Facts.
Yep.
Facts. Great. Facts. Okay, JJ, down to your 4th. If you know.
All right. Okay, so go with number 4. Let's try to put them in order. All right. I'll go with now. See this. I don't know if y'all gonna feel me on this, and if y'all don't, that's shame on y'all. But I'm gonna go ahead and say it's a part of a great franchise, and it's something that my sister could appreciate. Something a couple of my boys can appreciate because it's something we talk about all the time. But I gotta put National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation on there.
Yeah, that's
Big
good.
Clark Griswold.
Yep.
Clark Griswold.
Yep.
That joint crazy, man. That joint hilarious.
I can respect that. Yep.
I mean, it's cool. You know, the tree burning down and all that. Tree burning down. I like it. It's cool, but I'm judging.
Okay, well, you can judge, but what you judging about?
I'm judging because are we just doing it because this is what I'm saying? Are we doing it because these are these movies that it's a good Christmas movie? I mean, it could be my favorite, or is it just because it's a classic movie? But is it a good movie?
Yes, it fits the criteria. It's, first of all, the whole National Lampoon, especially with Chevy Chase, he kills them roles, Vegas Vacation, all of that, like super hilarious. This particular one, the Christmas joint, is top notch for me. Top notch Christmas movie. That Joker didn't get his bonus that year. He had all the family over there. He didn't get his bonus. He was ticked off. Like, yeah, no, it fits the criteria. Like, you can judge all you want to, but it fits every criteria. That movie right there is the assignment. That's the assignment.
It is, but it's like it is. I get it. You're right. I'm gonna save my judging for later. Because
I got something for you to judge. It's coming. It's coming.
You say, okay, so I got 4 and 3, right? I got 4 and 3. Okay, yep. I like that. I like the National Lampoons, right? I'm for my number 4. I'm going with Elf. I'm going with Elf. Amazing story how they spent the Elf thing. Amazing story how they spent Elf. You know, father, he get caught with the elf. He's not really an elf, but he grew up with the elves. Why you so tall? Why you so tall like that? Right? And then eventually he got to go find his dad. He goes back to back to Earth. Listen, it's the way they spent the movie Elf, the way they spent it on the elf, classic movie. I'm sure.
I ain't got no argument there. I ain't got no argument.
When the last time you seen it?
Oh, the scene Elf like top of the year, I think. I don't gotta wait till Christmas. I don't gotta wait till the season.
Yeah, okay. You can watch that anytime. Yeah,
anytime. Watch that anytime. I mean, when Buddy and when Buddy's his name, when he tries to go sit in that little seat, you're like, yo, this is
yeah.
Go to the bathroom. Like you a giant. Why are you trying to? It's classic. Elf is a Christmas classic. All right, so can I go? So can I go? Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, like, Carter watches it. Like, when that movie came out, it didn't really tickle my fancy like that, so I never really like got into it like that. I know Carter watches it. Courtney's seen it. Like, I just don't really get into it like that. I probably would think it's somewhat funny, but it definitely would not be on my top 30 list.
I think
maybe 50. It may not make 50.
What?
50?
You bugging?
It may not make top 50.
That's insane.
I think I would put. Well, no, I don't want to say this one movie because it might be on your list, but you got
okay. I think, and again, I may not. Okay, you're right because I may say something on somebody's list. I don't want to say it's another franchise. Elf wasn't a franchise, but there's another franchise that I didn't put on my list that I think that it got to be on somebody's list. If it's not on somebody's list, then we don't know Christmas movies. It's not on my list though, but it should be out of 3 people.
Well. I think I said before. I think I said it in the green room. I don't know if I said it live. # this is my list. We can judge, we can listen, but this is my list. So I don't know what movie you're talking about.
Like Charles said, it gotta make sense. You can't be talking about It's a Wonderful Life, man.
Yeah, literally.
Like that movie came out in the 40s.
That ain't on my list, yo. I can say that right now. No. Miracle on 34th Street is crazy.
Crazy. That's crazy. All right, my number 3, it's my list. I don't care what you say. Mm-hmm. This is a Christmas movie. Yippee-ki-yay. Yippee-ki-yay. Die Hard. Die Hard.
Okay, so I got a question about that. So what if somebody else got that?
Then yeah, I would just say you got it.
Yeah, right? I got that as mine too. Yeah, clearly.
So that was the movie I was gonna say that I was like, let me not say it because somebody might have it on their list.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Die Hard. I was gonna say I'll put Die Hard on my list before Elf. But I said let me not say it because I figured somebody would have it on there because it's the Christmas, it's the non-Christmas Christmas movie.
Yeah.
But I wasn't falling into that. Great movie. I'm not putting that on my Christmas list.
I don't understand why not. I understand.
No, I don't have nothing bad to say about Die. I love that movie. But I know people try to say, "Oh, it's Christmas time. It's just in the winter time." Like, like if we talk about Christmas movies, I could put other Christmas movies on that list that really deal with Christmas than I would for Die Hard.
Okay. Yeah.
Love the movie though.
Okay. So all right. So that was my 3, my 4, and my 3. Elf.
Okay.
And Die Hard. Yippee-ki-yay.
You missed up. You didn't finish it.
Who?
You didn't finish the sentence.
I can't.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker! Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah,
you didn't finish the sentence is crazy work, yo.
Wow. He lit that plane on fire. It was the fuel coming down from the plane. That plane on fire.
Yep.
Yo, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Hey, yo, shout out to Bruce Willis too, because that was that
retired, right?
Huh?
Who's on JJ?
What is that?
I'm frozen.
No, you good.
You good. But now he's frozen.
Now he frozen, clearly.
He's frozen now, yeah. Here. Yeah, he's frozen.
Yeah.
I'm back now.
There you go. There you go.
You back like you never left.
So it's on JJ or?
Yeah. So on JJ.
Yeah.
And again, if I go out, try to keep because my internet been wonky past couple of hours. But anyway, on you, JJ.
All right, hold up 1 second. Let me pull my list right back up. All right. So now so y'all ready for the judge? Because I know you're ready for the judging. and I can't wait because this is about to spark some debate. And I'm ready to go for it. Because this is hashtag what? My list. This is my number 3, right?
Yeah, number 3.
This is my number 3?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Marlon, you almost called it in the green room, but not quite. On my list, something that I watch every Christmas Eve while I wrap gifts. This is something I've been doing for over 20 years, probably like 20 years. Friday after next, let's go. Not next Friday, not the second one, but the third one. Friday after next. Absolutely. Hilarious movie. Hilarious.
That's a Christmas movie?
Yes, absolutely. It's a Christmas movie.
Wait.
It's all about Christmas.
Is that a Christmas movie or something you watch on Christmas?
No, it's a Christmas movie. It's all about Christmas. It's about Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. It's Christmas. Christmas. Yo, Money Mike. What? Yo, you can say what you want, but they got mad one-liners. They came up with mad characters that people still talk about to this day.
Yo, that's crazy, yo.
It's not crazy.
You talking about
Money Mike? Hey,
you talking about with Ricky Smiley? Ricky Smiley as the Santa Claus?
So you've seen it? I've seen it, right?
Listen, I'm Grandpa Cole. I've seen it, but I'm not like. There's nothing about that that's a good Christmas movie.
You crazy?
Well, that's the first Friday. So.
Oh, you did see the first Friday?
Yeah, I stopped after that one.
Amazing that you saw it, though. Amazing.
Yo, what makes that movie?
It has mad like pop culture references in there. Like that's the people still use to this day. The whole Money Mike joint. Like he's like, oh, what do you say? He was like, oh, Money Mike, you coming to the party tonight? Let me check. He's like, let me check my Palm Pilot. Look like I ain't got nothing to do. He ain't say nothing to do, but he said something else. But I'm just saying, it's mad stuff on there. He's like, Damon, I'm a boy. All that stuff that people still say to this day. That movie put mad people on.
Money Mike, thumbs up. Day, thumbs down. Thumbs down.
But Day was in the second one though, too, though. So you saying like Day isn't a new character in the third one? He's already been in the second one.
I know. What I'm saying is that only person in that movie, I ain't never seen the second one. I'll be honest with you. That was with the Spanish people, with the Hispanics.
Yeah, the Mexican dudes. When they first moved out of the hood.
Yeah, I never seen that. So, but part 3, like only thing that jumps off to me is that Damon and Money Mike scenario. Like that's it. Like nothing else like is good.
So I'm gonna be clear. That movie's mad short. The movie's like a little like an hour. I don't think it's a full hour and 30 minutes. It's like mad short, but it's like that is the dynamic that everybody talks about because it's super funny. How Damon gets out of jail, and then the whole scene. If you ever watch the bloopers, you be cracking up laughing with the landlord lady when she come to the house and that joint got crazy one-liners, yo. Crazy one-liners. I'll send y'all. I'll send y'all the bloopers.
Yo, you lost me on that one, Joe.
Hey, we listen and we judge. Y'all can judge, but y'all had to listen, though. You had to listen.
Yo, you lost me on that one.
That's cool. That's cool.
What is that?
Nah. How you about? Yeah, I'm back. So yo, that's crazy. You trying to get me? He's like,
you lost me that.
Yo,
all right, I got it.
Again, listen and we judge, but we also respect it.
Clearly.
So Only you for your third and your second?
Well, nah, actually, because I had Die Hard, so I only got 2 left. So
Okay.
Die Hard was actually my number 3. I mean, my number 2, actually.
Okay.
So now I got the number 3 of all time for me. Once again, going back to when we was little, right? Always on the TV. I mean, always on the TV when you wake up. It's
I know. I know something. Come on.
It's a cartoon.
Okay.
You probably didn't really know what was going on, what was the meaning behind it. The girl's he's always trying to kick the football. She raising it. You got an adult mumbling like, rah, 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 rah. But it's always on the TV during Christmas. You wake up and it's on the TV, and you watch it. A Charlie Brown's Christmas.
Okay, I like it.
Yo, Marcy moving that football.
Yep. Clearly. Yep.
Good grief, Charlie Brown.
Yep.
I like Charlie Brown Christmas because, like you said, it's always on.
Good.
Okay.
I could respect it. It wouldn't make my list, but I could respect that because that definitely is a childhood classic.
Okay.
All right, so back on me?
Yeah, back on you, Jake. No. You're going to come back to your first one later.
Okay, all right.
All right, so we at number 2, right?
Yep.
So similar to what Gerald said, started when we was kids, on the TV, on the wake up. I don't even want to say nothing else. But if this ain't on your list, you don't know Christmas movies. Without further ado, A Christmas Story. It's got to be on your list.
My number 2. That's my number 2. Ain't no point. That's my number 2 right there.
That's not on mine. But I can respect it though. I can respect that.
Gotta be number 2. Gotta be. It gotta be.
And the crazy thing about that movie, and I don't even know if we realized this, or I didn't realize this until like maybe a few years ago. When we saw it back in the day, because it perceives to be like an old movie. That movie came out in the 80s, bro. It came out in the 80s, but it feel like it came out in like when we was kids. It feel like it came out like probably like in the 60s, because of how they were dressing, how the times it took place. I didn't realize that movie was filmed in the 80s. Like we saw it on the original run when we saw that movie, but it seems like that movie had been out for 15, 20, maybe 30 years before we actually when we saw it. So that was good, but that's my number 2. Got to see that at least at some point every Christmas. It's on all day on any Turner station, TBS, TNT. They play that joint on the wake up. It is running all day long.
So I love that movie so much, which I got to put my kids on. That's my bad. I ain't put them on that yet. But I love that movie so much that when we was in Cleveland, we went to the Christmas Story house. So that actual house that they made the movie at, it's a museum now. It's a museum, and they go across the street, right? And everybody, if you really love the movie, you try to put your tongue on the pole. Like, come on,
yo, that's crazy.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You like, yo, is this real? Do your tongue get stuck in the cold?
And it will,
because Ralphie did it. Ralphie did it. So let me see if I can do it. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So
shout out to Ralphie with the he went berserk on that kid on the bully. He went berserk on him, yo. He bloodied that boy up something vicious, yo.
Yeah, shout out to him, because that don't even look like that's him. That ain't Ralphie. You know what I mean? That's not like, where this come from?
He was like friggin' fragging.
No doubt.
Red Ryder BB gun.
No doubt. So I think I'm going to end this for everybody, because everybody on their one, and I ain't gonna do my 2 because Jay just did my 2. I'm thinking we all gonna end it with this.
I think we all got.
We all gotta have the same one, yo.
There's no way that this is not your number 1.
Yep.
And hold on. For anybody watching, y'all gotta know what has not been said already. So everybody should have the same consensus what the number 1 is.
It's like to me, that's what I'm saying. It's like that Michael Jordan. It's like that Michael Jordan. Like, yo, there's no, to me, this is in a class by itself. Because if none of us has said this for four places, this can't be number 6. This can't be number 7.
Yo, clearly.
This can't be no honorable mention, no nothing.
No way. Like this goes down in movie history, let alone Christmas movie history.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think we all talking about the Wet Bandits. We talking about
You already know it.
Home
Alone.
Oh, we're not talking about Polar Express?
Yo, Big Tom Hanks? Nah, I'm good.
We're not talking about Polar Express?
Top to the Polar Express. That's like have animated, have claymation.
It's like they have enough money in the budget. It was like, yo, we gotta go kind of real. We can't.
Like,
clearly.
Yo, what do you call that? Yo, that's crazy.
Is it claymation? Is it animation? I don't know what
that's crazy.
Yeah.
But no, like we could talk about Home Alone all
day.
All day, yo.
All day. So real
Keep
quick,
the change, you filthy animal.
yo, yo. So another part that killed me: how you gonna have the Michael Jordan figurine on a circle looking like he dead?
Yo, that whole scene. People on the outside, they can just see like he having a dinner party out there. People I'm like, yo, that's crazy, yo.
That's great. That is the way.
Crazy.
And then, like we were just showing the other day, and y'all seen those facts. That's classic right there. You know, but I saw on social media, because you know there's 2 of them with Macaulay Culkin, you know, in New York, but that was okay. But he was like, it was like, why didn't they call DCP&P on the mother for doing this twice?
Yo.
Yo, she should be behind bars. Don't even have her kids at all, yo. At all.
But y'all saw the clip on social media where they threw Kevin Ticket in the garbage.
Yeah, I saw that.
I think I saw that. Yep.
I was like, oh, I never peeped that. Like they threw, because that's why you're thinking, like, why didn't they know they had an extra ticket? Because I think one of the kids spilled the orange soda when they having the pizza the night before
on the counter. Yeah, it was on the counter, and they swept it and put it in the and they put it in the garbage. Yeah,
like, that's crazy. And it shows his ticket right in the garbage, like Kevin Ticket. Because if you count tickets, why would you not know you missing somebody? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Classic movie right there. I mean, anytime that come on, watch it with my kids. Plenty of times, watch it with the kids. You can't go wrong with Home Alone, man. Like just the whole concept, and then somebody break into the house, and then what's the likelihood of the power going out the night before? You know what I mean?
Yo.
Everything, yo. Everything.
So let me ask this question: Was Kevin like a live version of like Dennis the Menace in a way?
In a way.
I want to say yeah. Yeah, in a way. Yep.
In a way.
All the crazy things he did and stuff like that, like, because you know, like, even though he was an annoying little kid, and of course nobody deserves to be left alone like that, but he was an annoying little kid that had all these, you know, how you know how to do this stuff? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how you know how to do all this stuff? Like, it's crazy. Like, that movie had, even though we weren't kids when it came out, like, we were kids, but not like 5-year-olds when it came out. But like when we saw it, it was like, yo, this movie is crazy. You know, had us thinking that we could do this if we was left alone by ourselves.
Yep.
I feel like to your point, when it got to that part, he was Dennis Menace, right? But in the beginning, because he didn't really it wasn't him, right? It was because him and his cousin was beefing that sent him up the steps. It wasn't his cousin like on him or something, and the mom was upstairs.
Well, the one kid that peed in the bed, the one like the nerdy looking kid peed in the bed.
Yeah, that's what it was.
But then his brother, I think, the
older brother, yeah. Because remember when the mother told him to go upstairs, he said, "Shut up, dummy."
Yo.
Yo. He would have got backsmacked, yo. He would have got backslapped, yo. Like, yo, he said it to his mom, yo. Like, yo, what?
Yo, clearly.
Shut up, dummy. Shut up, dummy.
Yo, that's
Why you call your mom a dummy?
Yo, that's insane, yo. Insane.
That's totally insane. That's totally insane. But nah, I think we all were going to leave with that. And Daydream, if you're still on, are you saying like that was your number 2? You said, oh, that's your number 2. What was your number 1?
clearly.
What's your number 1?
It's gonna be something crazy.
Oh, he said Die Hard. I think he said Die Hard.
Oh,
he said Die Hard was 1.
It?
Yeah, I couldn't. Now you can't put you. I mean, I respect it, but I am judging. You can't put Die Hard over Home Alone.
Nah.
Yeah. I mean, it's Die Hard. You can't put Die Hard over Home Alone unless he's saying scroll up, but I ain't scrolling up too much.
Come on, man.
But nah, that was our top. That was our top 5. Yeah, Die Hard for Daydream. I figured that. But yeah, so we got some
I got honorable mentions.
Yeah, I got Claus. I got Santa Claus with what's the book for Home Improvement?
Tim Allen.
Yeah.
I'll say, so when Gerald was talking about some of the old movies, like back in the day, the cartoons, like even though this wasn't a cartoon, it's kind of like one of those, what is it actually? But Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, when that joint came on when I was a little kid, that's how I knew like Christmas about to be. I'm like, yo, Christmas about to be here. Like, I can't wait to go to sleep and get these toys in the morning, that type of thing. So that joint, like it was I didn't put this on my list, but like what was it? Frosty the Snowman also came on after that. Yeah. But when Rudolph came on, Rudolph that was the joint right there. I knew Christmas was coming when I saw Rudolph.
I thought about that. I definitely thought about that.
Anybody had the Grinch with Jim Carrey.
Yeah, that's another.
That's my honorable.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. That actually was on my original 5, and so I was like, oh, I'm bugging. I forgot about X, Y, and Z. So I put that as my honorable mention because that movie was banging, yo.
Clearly, yep.
Banging.
Whoville. Yo,
so yeah, somebody asking the question, did someone say Scrooge? Yes, Giles said Scrooge. I
definitely, yep.
I tip my hat to Bill Murray with that one. That was a good movie. Anybody put A Day of Christmas?
Come on, man.
I'm logging off, man. Where's this button at? Where's this button at, yo?
Yo, come on.
Yo, Madea, yo, even on a joke, that's crazy. Madea Christmas is crazy.
Yeah, Medea's Christmas.
But how about another one though? Another one that Charles slept, you're gonna sleep on. I think it was not Bill Murray, Michael Keaton, Jack Frost.
Yeah.
Jack Frost.
Yeah.
Yo, you gotta watch.
He was like a snowman or something, right?
He died. Yeah,
clearly.
He came back to life as a snowman.
Yep.
So, yo, check that out. It's an album. I ain't gonna say it's like.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I ain't say it's top 10.
Yeah.
But there's also horror movie called Jack Frost.
Yeah.
It's a horror movie called
Jack Frost. I did see that one. Yeah.
It's a horror movie called Jack Frost. So I'm trying to think of horror movies of Christmas. It's not many of them, right?
Yeah, I don't think it's many.
But wait, hold up. Let me ask y'all this question before we get into the horror joint. Gerald, you got a young child. Marlon, you got young kids, right? So I know you said it was your fault not putting them on to certain things, right? But with the young kids, are y'all trying to create because they may not watch the old stuff like how we watched it, with the exception of like Home Alone, they probably would enjoy that. But are y'all trying to put them on to like new stuff that's out there now? Like, or is there anything that the young kids are watching that they really enjoy?
So I would say this. I would say I don't know if they clinging on to it like we are, like with Home Alone, with the that we mentioned more so Home Alone that we all kind of unified for. But they do watch Christmas movies. Like they come on and they stream. Like we just watch one. Because every Tuesday night is family night for us. So we watch a movie, whatever. And we this past Tuesday night we watched Dear Santa with Jack Black. Right, it's a movie about a kid with dyslexia, wrote a letter to Santa, but he has dyslexia, so he said he put "Dear Satan."
Yo.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And
That's crazy.
So when he put it in the mailbox, Satan was like, "This is different. I don't get no letter." You know, like I don't get no letter. So he gave.
Yo, this is different. It's crazy.
Like, oh, I never get a letter. And the kid thought he put Santa because he put Satan. And so then here comes Jack Black as Santa. So they watch him, but I don't know if they're in. And even the other one that came out a few years ago with Eddie Murphy.
Candy Cane Lane.
Candy Cane Lane. Yeah, that one. You know, so they watch him. I don't know.
That was good.
That was good. Yeah, that was good. I would agree that was decent. That was a decent movie. But I don't know if they would classify them as like if they would be their classics, right?
Yeah, Jazz is
well, it's too early because it just came out. It's still too early to be classic.
Yeah.
Because I think Candy Cane Lane might have just came out last year, maybe.
Last year, yeah.
I think so.
No more than 2 years, but I feel like it might have been last year.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Is it hard to have a classic now with the way things are going with like streaming? You know what I mean? Is it hard? Like, is it hard to have a classic movie because like we was forced to watch it? It's always on cable. Like we got to look at it. You know, ain't nothing on pop the DVD in. But when you got so much of a variety of movies, like,
well, I think the other factor too is the fact that like we've seen every story kind of being told, and we're gonna stick to traditional Christmas movies. We've seen like how many new things are you gonna be able to uncover, right? Like whether it's a family type movie, one of those like Hallmark type Christmas movies, that's typically the same. Whether like rom-com, Christmas movies or the family style, we've seen it all for our age group. Now the little kids is a little bit different, maybe, but I feel like to have a brand new classic, it is going to be a little hard.
It's hard, yeah. It's definitely hard.
Absolutely.
But I can't think of no Christmas horrors. I can't.
Nah, not at all.
That kind of like jump out. Even a horror that was on the Christmas. You would think that it would be. I'm sure there's a ton of them, but I don't think any good ones that's out.
What's that? It was one called. Well, yeah, good one is
Krampus?
That's different. Like Krampus.
Krampus.
Yeah,
but I never even see that joint.
Yeah, me neither.
I never even seen it.
Oh, no, this isn't a horror movie. What was that? Bad Santa? That was more comedy, but like
the comedy.
That joint.
I don't know if this is the Nightmare Before Christmas. That's like was it like a cartoon or something? Though? Like
claymation again.
Yep.
Thing man.
But is
Tim Burton
is horror, right?
Yeah, because
Gremlins was horror, but like, but it also had that comedy in there too.
Yeah, yep.
And that's another.
Now when we was like,
go ahead.
No, I was saying like we was young when we first saw Gremlins. It was kind of scary. Like, what are these creatures? You know what I'm saying? Because that was the era of the '80s where they was coming out with creature movies and things like that. But then, after like seeing it a couple of times, it became like funny, and then they came out with sequels. It was like it wasn't scary. At least in my eyes, it wasn't scary no more.
I agree. I definitely agree. But that's another good thing when we get back to movies later on in 2025. Best horrors of all time.
Yeah.
Best horror.
Oh, that. Me and Carter was talking about that this morning, actually.
Oh yeah.
This morning we was talking about that on his way to school. Yeah, we was talking about like for him growing up now and me putting him on a lot of movies. We was talking about horror movies and how he was scared when he was younger, but I told him how to deal with it. I was like, try to find something funny in it. And he was like, yeah, Dad. When he was telling me about this movie, he was also scared of it. And I'll just say this one. I'll just say It. And I was like, yo, you got to find the humor. I was like, yo, think about this clown. Yeah, it's scary, but it's actually funny too. Once he figured out that trick, he was like, now he loves that movie. He thinks it's one of the best, horror movies now. So
yeah, I gotta get Kalai. It kind of stemmed from us, me more so. Keena would say me, like I'm the prankster, got the mask on, scaring people, something like that.
Yeah,
it's something else too because at the little Christmas thing that we had at the church, when at your church sponsored it this past Saturday, they had face paint. So Kalai come up to me, everybody got unicorns, everybody got like pumpkins, or like snow and all other good stuff. Uncle I came to me, Uncle, who you? I'm like, I don't know what that is, because he got like stitches on her face, like the person painted. I'm like, what is that? Who? Chucky.
Yo,
I'm Chucky.
Yo,
Chucky. I'm like, how you go up to the face painter and say, make me Chucky?
Clearly.
Yo.
Forget the unicorns and forget this, make me Chucky. So same thing with her, more so than anybody else in the house. Like Chris likes horrors. Kalai, she'll be underneath us, but she'll be like, nah, put that back on. Put that back on. I'm like, nah, you can't be watching this. You can't be watching this, but nah, you're right. That is a tactic if you're scared of it.
So Marlon, JJ, so y'all kind of got like, teenagers in that age range. Mm-hmm. Do y'all find like y'all kid like do y'all kids think horror movies? Do they watch back then horror movies more as opposed to what's out now? Like, do they find those better?
You want to start?
No, you got it.
So in my household,
and
I'm gonna get to your point, but in my household, like, we respect the past, right? So like, I put Carter on a lot of like old stuff, and he loves it. Like, I put him on Different Strokes, and he loved Different Strokes. To the point where he was like, man, they don't make shows like this no more, right? Like, I put him on that during COVID. So like, even with like the horror movies and stuff, like, like we watch a lot of the old stuff. Now, some stuff is kind of hard to watch because it aged bad. Like, I personally think like, Nightmare on Elm Street was one of the illest horror movies back in the day. But when you watch the original, you be like, yo, this looks bad. Like, it looks bad. Actually, that 80s slasher stuff, it was, whatever. But we do try to like have a nod to the older stuff. He does watch newer stuff too, but like, we do tend to go back to a lot of the older stuff just because I like to put them on, whether it's movies, music, whatever. Like, we kind of always tip our head to the, tip our caps to the older stuff.
Yeah. Clearly. Likewise over here, so we do it intentionally, like JJ saying, like we watch Lean on Me, we'll watch stuff that they can watch. Chris will watch, he'll watch Boys in the Hood. We'll watch what we can watch with the kids, whatever. Chris is a critical thinker, so it's hard for him to watch like a Michael Myers when you ain't running after nobody.
Clearly.
So he gonna figure a logical way, like what. How, like that, like how is this good? Like, he's not chasing nobody. Like, like JJ said, like to me, Nightmare on Elm Street, even then and now, makes the most sense because you sleeping. You gotta sleep.
You gotta sleep.
Yeah.
Outside of JJ, you gotta sleep. You know what I mean? You gotta. So Chris,
what's that called? What's that called?
Exactly. So you gotta. So they do watch it, but I do think that he blends him and Madison blend with stuff like Smile. They like, yo, I like that. What else? What else is out now? That's a good horror movie. I saw that. Me and him was watching like 2 months ago. The Hills Have Eyes.
Dope. Yeah.
And Jeepers Creepers.
Mm-hmm.
And Jeepers Creepers. He was watching that like 2 months ago. He was like, yo, Dad, Jeepers Creepers is it. And, but again, he like Smile. They like all this new. I can't do the like me personally, because if y'all notice it, which we probably should save this for the thing, you notice like the horror movies have transitioned. It went from starting with us. It went from like the masked killer with the like the Michael Myers, the Jasons, the Freddys, right? And then it left there. Then it went to like Screams.
Yeah.
It went to I Know You Did Last Summer, right? Yeah. Real people doing the killing. Then it went to like this like what's that called? Like the Blair Witch.
Yeah, Paranormal Activity.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then after there, when it started going to like The Ring. the phone ringing, you dead, and then somebody smiles at you and you dead. So I feel like and then now it's on like, for me, I feel like it's on like stuff like The Conjuring and like and I can't
demon possession.
Demon possession. That I can't do. Like I not because I'm in the church or anything like that. I just don't really find like that. I need the Freddys and the Jasons and the
okay. So what about what's the, because there was a couple that came out like Bird Box and what's the one where they couldn't talk like
I know you're talking about
Quiet Place.
Quiet Place, yeah. So I like those movies. Those movies are banging.
I like those. Those I like. Those I like. The Quiet Place, Bird Box. I like those. But I guess you would say Bird Box was more what? Like, what was the force behind it? Was it a something
paranormal? Paranormal, maybe.
Something saw, right?
Like when they look up in the sky or something.
Well, if they not even in the sky, if they just looked. Like that whole being or whatever would encompass them, it would possess them, and then they would die.
Oh yeah, that's right. But Quiet Place was creatures, right? They were creatures.
Yeah, but we didn't see them.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Because Quiet Place was similar to like Last of Us. If you saw that series, like Last of Us.
Yeah.
No, remember when
like you didn't see what it was. Oh, you did see it last.
We did see the creatures.
Did see what it.
Well,
that's right. You did.
In the Quiet Place, you didn't see the whole body, but remember when she was giving birth? That was crazy. Remember she had to give birth, and
that's
crazy.
That's crazy.
I was like, yo, with that part, I was like, yo, she done for. And when she stepped on that nail, that rusty nail, I'm like, yo, you done for, yo.
You done for. Quiet Place.
They had to go to a waterfall. They had to go to the waterfall to scream and be able to talk and stuff, just so it wouldn't disturb all that stuff.
Yeah. Because that's what I think what happens. Once you come out with something that's different, like it's going like, yo, this is different. This is dope. Like you can't
everybody gonna get up on it.
But then eventually, because Quiet Place 2 was okay, and then when it came out with that new one, John, what's that new one called? Day One? Like, That one was all right too. That one was just okay. That one was just okay. Anyway, y'all saw Gladiator?
I haven't seen that one yet.
Nah, I didn't see it yet.
Okay.
Well, you saw it.
Gladiator?
I saw
You're supposed to go see it.
Right. That's what I'm about to say.
You saw it without us?
Yo, that's crazy.
I put it in the text chat. I was like, yo, are we y'all was solid? I'm like, I'm trying to go before I go to Buffalo.
You saw with other friends?
I saw.
Jamal and
yo, clearly.
Adrian and Joel
Wilkins.
Yo, that's crazy.
but for real though, when you get a chance, whatever we can throw that in there. It's a good.
It was good.
It was. I liked it.
Clearly, I read mixed reviews about it though.
I liked it. Yeah, I liked it. I'm not gonna say that it's part one with Maximus and Commodore like that, but it got a good storyline behind it.
But that dude is his son though, right? The boy.
You want me to say?
I mean, we saw it. I mean, I'm thinking that's his son.
My question though, as I had to think back to the movie, did Maximus know or think that was his son though? Like, did they verify that in the movie before he died? I don't know.
No, I think they just hinted. Like,
did he hint? I don't know if that was a verification.
Yeah.
In the part one that Maximus knew that was his son. So
I don't think he knew. Nah.
I don't think the lady was like, "This is your son," or "This isn't." I don't know. So, but when you look at it, it's pretty dope. So check it out. But we're an hour in. Appreciate y'all for coming on. This is our last one for 2024. As you mentioned earlier, we're gonna come back in February with something a little bit more serious, whether it be fatherhood or whether it be, stuff that's going on in society. It'll be February. Maybe talk about Black History Month.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we share something about Black History Month, and we as Black people.
You inviting Phil Caffeine?
Say it again.
You inviting Phil Caffeine?
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, that's an all-nighter.
Listen,
That's a whole night. It's all nighter.
as long as Phil Caffeine want to join us, I'm with him.
That's all nighter.
That was. I know this. Whoever listened, I know that's inside stuff. That was one of the craziest parts of our connection with Phil Caffeine. Phil
interviewing.
Yeah. That was the early days of the group chat. Early days of the group chat.
No Nose magazine.
Sophie Bryant.
That's hard.
Sophie Bryant was crazy, yo.
Giles started it off. Fact Day 3 AM interview.
Clearly,
Giles started it off because we was watching the playoffs.
Some game. Yep.
You messed up by saying, "Yo, the LA." You both said the LA Lakers are done. You said the LA Lathers are done. Yo, when you said the LA Lathers,
opened up a can of worms.
When JJ said, I think I said Sophie Bryant. I think JJ said, Jerry bust me some suds.
I forgot about that one.
Yo, that's crazy.
I lost. Yo, isn't it crazy when we go back to those days of us texting how we had to get, like, I don't know about y'all, but there was many times I had to leave the bedroom.
Facts, yo. I'll be in there cracking. I gotta leave out of here. I gotta get tears in my eyes, yo.
Yo, JJ, how about this one? We were still in the text chat, but it was just me and you. I think about sleep or not paying attention. It was late, and we were talking about different movies. Like, you thought I was talking about this movie.
I think I read that. Yep.
Yo, we went on for like 10 minutes just texting. I was like, what movie was that?
The Boy?
I think it was.
Was it The Boy?
The Boy.
Big Brahms.
I thought you was talking about Tears of the Sun. I'm like, yo, they held him hostage.
Yo. So anybody who still might be listening, imagine having a conversation with somebody and y'all communicating, but y'all talking about two totally different things, and y'all don't realize this for like 10 minutes. It's crazy.
You're like, yo. Then when we finally got on The Boy and realized, then we went in on that because we were talking about.
That was one of the nights I had to leave the room because I was dying, yo.
Are you mad because The Boy ain't eating? Like, he's a puppet.
Yo, when I tell you,
that lady was like, whoever left him was like, yo, feed him. She was like, she laughed like, feed him.
Yo, the parents got mad. Yo, they got big mad. It was like, this is not a game. This is not a game. Yo, that movie, I don't care what nobody said, that movie hilarious, yo. Like, that movie it's so funny to me.
Y'all saw Orphan?
Yeah, crazy. Yep.
Yo,
I don't think I saw that one.
Yeah.
I slept on Orphan.
It's dope. It's dope.
Orphan.
Yeah.
I slept on Orphan.
Yep.
That's like more recent. Like, is that more recent?
Yeah, I want to.
Yeah.
I was still recent in the sense of like 5 years, 6 years.
That's what I'm saying, like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah. So they got an Orphan 2. They got an Orphan 2 out. So, but I ain't really checked that one. Orphan 1 was pretty good. I slept on that joint. But I appreciate y'all. Thank you for, and to whoever else chimed in. I see MKW Ministry chimed in. I see traveler scheduling. So I don't know exactly who that is, but thank y'all for commenting and all that good stuff like that. We'll be back in February. Trying to be bigger and better. 7:30 to around 9 o'clock. So we can get some good convo in. So appreciate y'all. Have a good one. We sign it off from the locker room.
Yes, sir.
Peace.